Hey everybody, Coinage here, back at it once again right here. It's been about 2 weeks. I've been recently making videos about every other week for AMC. So I thought I'd just go ahead and give an update. How are we doing? How are we looking? So yeah, we closed Friday at $1.89 here, AMC Entertainment Holdings. Weekly time frame, you could see this green hammer candle. So we'll be going over the technicals here. We'll be going over the 10 trend lines and the levels, key things that we can be looking at here moving forward for AMC. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, shall we? Hit right here now, taking a look at the daily time frame. Very interesting here. You could see we have this trend right here that I have put right here. You got one hit, second hit, third hit. So a lot of times when we get these, a lot of times we do end up getting a fake out only to correct back. So if we take a look to the left, I'm actually going to drop back down. I'm going to drop down to the 4-hour time frame. That way we can get a better look at this. Very interesting here. If we look left right here, you could see that this is a huge liquidity zone. So, it was trading here, a lot of chances to buy at this area. So my thinking on this one is that once it bounced upward, traders that use stop losses probably put their stop loss around this area to break even. So when we get this huge surge and this huge correction and this trend line right here, market makers looks like this was a liquidity grab. So this is actually not a bad thing right here. The fact that it grabbed, not give much time to buy right here, and it just shot back up. So stop lost orders, I'm sure were around this area. People put it above this price to break even, and the market maker grabbed that liquidity and now running in the other direction. So that's really good to see there. Now right here, we're starting to be a little bit accumulation. So kind of interesting to see what the next move here is going to be. You remember, market maker's job is to always keep you guessing. But by looking at these liquidity zones, we can see some of the traps that the market makers provides. This one being a huge one right here. Stop loss to break even, liquidity grab. And not only that, interestingly enough, it did reject this trend, or it respected this trend, I should say. And it bounced back. So I'm going to go ahead and put some zones. I'm going to go drop down to the 4-hour time frame. So we know that, let's go get this. So I'm going to put this right here. We know that this was a liquidity grab right here. Very key zone. I'm going to go ahead and change this color right here. So order blocks right here, stop loss, liquidity grab, and then it rejected off that. Another area, I mean, we can still come back down and have something similar. I'm going to go ahead and put another block in this area. And like I stated, what I really like is that it came down here and it just rejected it immediately. That's what we want to see. When the market maker gives you a lot of time to buy, a lot of times it's a trap, you guys. So you guys got to be careful with that for the people that trade this stock. So a couple things here. We are going to be entering the new moon pretty soon. So let's go ahead and drop the moon charts. So a couple things here. We can, considering that we are consolidating, I'm going to go ahead and drop to the 15-minute time frame. We've been sitting in this area for quite a bit. So what we can, and what I think will happen this coming week, because a lot of buyers interested for the people that trade. So stop loss is probably around this area to hedge their position. Now, what I think is that we are going to be moving upward, considering that the new moon is going to be on Tuesday, the 14th. So I do think I'm going to go ahead and just put this path tool here. We can possibly, Monday, I think we will be moving back up to this upside. Come back down, respect this, come back up. But I think either midweek or late in the week, or even next week, I think we will be going back down, possibly hitting this zone. Curious how it does, if it breaks, retests, and then it comes back up. But at this point, we do need a little bit more data to see what will happen. So at this point, I'm just gonna keep it like this because I really don't know at this point. But one thing that I do want to mention, I'm gonna drop back down to the 4-hour, is that we are starting to get, a lot of structure here. Back when we were right here, didn't really have much market structure other than a falling knife. Now we are getting a lot of structure. So very interesting what will come. But, in these next 2 months, I think, the dealer will reveal to us what is to come. So stay tuned. I just wanted to give, this technical analysis with what the market maker does. It does set up traps. I do trade Forex. You get a lot of price action with Forex. But yeah, so like the video if you like this kind of content. Subscribe if you are new. Drop your comment down below. Thank you guys for all the support. Appreciate you guys. Enjoy your weekend, and yeah, let's get to the moon. And not financial advice. Take care.